Hi, welcome back to my channel, Cooking Semi-Homemade with Joyce. And today is an apple pie day. I'm going to use an already made pie shell and a pie crust top. So let's get into the video. Okay, the first part of it is cutting the apples. Now I'm using a Honey Crisp. You can use whatever apple you prefer, but do not use Red Delicious. Only because I'm talking from experience. The pie actually was too much watery and it wasn't good. But you can use any apple you want. The main one is Granny Smith apples. But I personally don't like Granny Smith apples because if I can't take it and eat it like this, I don't want to put it into my pie. And Granny Smith is too tart for me. So first I've already washed and peeled some of my apples. I'm gonna peel this one. And you just take a knife and cut the skin off. I'm gonna core the apple. Oh, juicy. And of course, I like to cut my apples one more time because this is too chunky for my taste. But if you want to keep it chunky, by all means. Okay. You can also slice them smaller. I'm going to put them at the rest of them. And by the way, I love this cutting board. A friend of mine at work made it for me. Isn't it lovely? Now. Okay, I have cored my apples and I have the oven preheating at 450. Now I'm going to start adding the ingredients. 5 of the Honey Crisp apples. Then I'm going to be using a half a cup of granulated sugar, 1 teaspoon of all-purpose flour, a half a teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, and 1/4 pinch of salt. Okay, I'm going to stir together all the ingredients. Okay, I just want it well combined to get all the ingredients off the bottom. Because the apples are already starting to give off some of its juices. Okay, now I'm going to get the pie shell and get that ready. I'm going to sit this up here. Okay, the pie shell and the crust. And you can see, I'm going to get all my little bitty juices. Back over the apples. I'm spreading the apples kind of evenly over the pie, getting all the little nooks and crannies that are missing. Okay, it's pretty good. Now, take the butter. Calls for 1 tablespoon of butter. And it's already marked on your little, So I'm just going to take a little piece and lay over the top. Might be a little bit more than a tablespoon. If you want to add a little more, you can. Once you change an ingredient to the pie, it becomes your own. Because I know some people with apple pie, they put raisins in them, cream, then it becomes their apple pie. So whatever you change, it becomes yours. Now I have the butter in here. I'm going to do the top. And I just got to peel it off by not tearing it. Try not to tear it anyway. Then I'm going to just crimp the edges to the pie. So I have a nice top. And cut the excess pie crust off. And apple pies are one of my sister loves pies. She even likes apple pie for birthday instead of the birthday cake with ice cream. She wants an apple pie with ice cream. And she doesn't like hers too sweet either. So maybe this would be just right for her today. Because I didn't use that much sugar in this pie. Now I'm going to crimp the edges. I don't want no spillage. Okay. Now, I'm cutting the pie so it can vent. Let some of the steam out. And you don't get that big donut. I'm going to do a little leaf, my version of a leaf. And I like to put an egg wash over my pie so it'll get a brown on the top. So I just have the egg and a little bit of water. I'm brushing it just across, and it's going to make it beautiful and brown. Beautiful. And of course, my little version of leaves. I don't want to put too much that the eggs pool. And now I'm going to put this in the oven. I'm going to put it in for 10 minutes. Then I'm going to turn the oven down to 275. And it's going to be in there for anywhere from 40 to 45 minutes. And I'll be back. Okay, the pie is done. And I'm going to take it out. go. Beauteous. I'm going to let it cool for a couple of hours. Then I'll be back and slice so you can see the outcome. Hi, welcome back. I don't know what I was thinking about 2 hours to cool down because I want it to be a little warm. So now I'm going to cut it and get some ice cream and put on this. And remember, if you don't use the Granny Smith apples, because Granny Smith is tart and is high in that pectin, you're going to get some extra juice in the pie. Delicious. Thanks again for joining me today. And remember to comment, like, and share. And I'll see you again in my next video.